Very neat. This is the daily reading for all signs for today, the 13th of December, 2024. This is Ariel, and today I am reading with this beautiful Miller 1780 Besançon tarot. Let's purify with my own homemade version of this 300-year-old formula for Eau de Cologne. 3 sprays in this large room is more than sufficient. You can find the links to purchase these products right in the video description of this video on YouTube. Let's see what's in the cards for everybody today. Starting out with the 4 of coins, followed by the 9 of wands, and then we've got this beautiful Page of Wands. Okay, so help is on the way. It's saying that you have to be aware that the help is there. You can't just, just like with anything, spiritually especially, you can't expect everything just to happen for you. You have to be the one that instigates it. You have to be the one to ask for the help, and you have to be the one to receive the help when it comes. And the universe is providing that help for you, but many of you are in a place of fatigue. And sometimes when you're feeling really fatigued, some of you are sleep deprived, some of you are working too hard, some of you aren't able to give yourself the self-care that you so desperately deserve and need. And so when we're in those states of fatigue and not thinking clearly, often we miss out. We just don't notice the help that's there for us, but it's saying it is there. So ask for it and receive it. Know that it's coming. Don't allow yourself to go without that assistance that the universe is providing for you. Now, this 4 of coins is talking about how you've gotten things in order. Things are expanding for you. It's actually a very good time. So this fatigue is something that you want to deal with. Sometimes what happens is there's too much of a good thing and we get overwhelmed with it. And then the ego wants to try to turn a good thing into a bad thing. So if that's happening for you, don't worry about it. You're just being a human being. We all go through that kind of thing. But if you notice it, it stops it in its tracks. It's really the power of awareness. We heal by noticing. And the more we're aware of patterns, the less power those patterns have over us. If you think about the Wicked Witch of the West in the movie version of The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy is trying to help her friend who's on fire and throws water on to quench the scarecrow, some of that water hits the Wicked Witch of the West. She didn't mean to, but it's what saved everybody. It's what saved everybody. Her act of compassion, her act of that. And now you're being asked to do something similar and be compassionate with yourself. And the more you can be compassionate with yourself and take care of yourself, the more the scary illusions of your life just melt away. They just melt away. So taking good care of yourself, put out the fire on your own scarecrow, right? Allow yourself to really take good care of yourself and allow yourself to be aided and helped. It doesn't mean that you're weak when you get help. It means that you're strong and smart and that all of this wonderful work you've been doing is coming to fruition and you're doing a great job. We've got this Judgment card. 3 of Wands, nice. And the Ace of Coins. So everything is really working out for so many of you. You're on a wonderful path to prosperity and success. And a lot of times I think why we get so tired in the midst of a growth spurt, when things are growing, which is what this 3 is all about, is sometimes it doesn't seem like it's enough. With this 3 of Wands, it's like, yeah, there's promise of growth. I see that starting, but I better take over and really pick up the slack for the universe because it's not happening fast enough. And that's an understandable way of approaching things, but it's not an effective way of approaching things. If you take good care of yourself and you get your rest and you almost kind of leave things alone for a bit, it's like what I go through when I have to go on vacation, because that's really what it is with me. When it's time for a vacation, I have to go because they almost force me to go because I don't want to ever leave because I'm afraid, oh, it's not so much anymore, but especially back in the old days with business and things like that, I would think, oh, if I leave, everything's going to be ruined and I won't have enough time to get all my work done. And it never worked out that way. I would go on vacation. I would take some time off. I'd finally have some downtime and forget all about work. I'd come back and everything would be so much better. Everything would be so much better. And each time I would say, oh, I've learned my lesson, and then I'd have to go through it again and again. So learn your lesson from me. Just take some time off. Just take a little break. It's not going to go away. Everything's not going to be ruined. In fact, it's going to thrive a lot better because you're not going to mess with it and try to push it, right? And this judgment card is talking about how you're already in the right place, doing the right thing. You're already there. You're already waking up to your good. You're already receiving your blessings. It's already happening. So that's what the ego does, is it takes all of that and it makes it into something that's tiresome. It's fatiguing. And it's not meant to be. It's meant to be enlivening. You're going through a wonderful phase right now. And so, like I said, if you pull back and just take some time, even if it's just an afternoon off, and just forget about everything and have some downtime, do something fun. Doesn't have to cost any money even, just whatever fun vacation kind of thing you can do, even if it's only for a couple of hours. When you come back, you'll notice that things didn't fall apart. Not only that, but they're actually even better. And you're better because you're rested. You're better because you're rested. So you're going to make really smart choices, and you're going to be more easily directed and led, and you're going to be more prone to accepting help rather than thinking you have to do everything yourself, right? And that's what a lot of this Nine of Wands versus the Page of Wands is. It's like you don't have to do everything yourself. If you're able to learn how to delegate and accept the help as it comes, and recognize the help when it comes and receive that help when it comes, then there's no really reason for you to be so fatigued. That's what the help is there for. The universe doesn't want you fatigued. The universe wants you rested and successful. And this success is happening. It's happening. And there's going to be more and more of it. The Three of Wands followed by that Ace of Coins is a very, very prosperous combination. And it's all just starting. That's the problem. Since it's all just sort of starting and a lot of it is new, there's a lot of newness that is indicated by these two cards. Sometimes the ego will tell you it's not enough. You better go in there and push it. And then it's like, pouring a bunch of hormones onto a plant. Yeah, you can make it grow real fast, but it's not going to be, the fruit's not going to be good. The lifespan is not going to be good. It's not healthy for the plant, even though it seems healthy in the moment because it pushes it. You don't want to do that. You want to just let it happen naturally. Let things happen naturally, and know that is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Naturally is a good thing. And you're right where you're supposed to be, except for this fatigue. That's the only thing that you need to deal with, because that can really cause mistakes to happen, and it can cause a lot of problems if you're not taking care of yourself. And it's saying that the main thing here in regards to taking care of yourself is rest. And remember that change is as good as a rest. So if resting isn't doing enough, then like I said before, removing yourself even for a small amount of time, going off and not thinking about anything, having a day at the library, walking around the mall, whatever you love to do. There's no judgment. You do you, but just something else, something that you can get your mind off everything that's going on, even if it's good stuff. Because when you take yourself out of that, it's a type of rest. Change is as good as a rest in that regard. And then you come back refreshed. And you'll notice that when you come back refreshed, things have been going on even without you being there. And in fact, a lot of things have really fixed themselves and improved themselves and moved on in a beautiful way for your benefit. And and the reason why is because you did the smart thing. You did the smart thing and took care of you. So your ducks are in a row. The universe is behind you. things are starting to sprout and come about. You're headed in a wonderful direction. There's all kinds of help available to you, and the only thing that you have to do is take care of you. Isn't that a wonderful thing? Now, this is our only trump or major arcanum. And it's the Judgment card, and it's such a lovely card. It really, really is. It's such a beautiful card. So this angel is waking up all these people out of their graves. So all of these people represent different parts of your mind. And so this is a type of you getting your mind together, you waking up to your good, getting your mind together, and thinking in healthy ways, opening up your eyes to possibilities and allowing yourself to receive blessings, allowing yourself to be blessed and to be gifted. And one of the gifts that the universe is giving you is assistance, so that there's no reason for you to have to feel like you've got to do everything yourself. So waking up to your good. This might actually be a good meditation if you have time for one today. If you go to the video description of this video on YouTube, you can just click on the Tarot Meditations link and find the one for the Judgment card. It's called Waking Up to Your Good. And if you have time, that would be a wonderful way to kind of, just take a break and allow yourself to be taken care of. Thank you so much for joining me today. I so appreciate you. And I will see everybody for another daily reading tomorrow. Until then, blessed be.